Facebook, or rather Facebook's parent company, Meta, is finally dying. It's glorious, it's a bona fide chef's kiss moment. Like, they're literally bleeding money out the ass. People are going crazy, everybody's selling the stock left and right, and no one knows what to do. They're all panicking and good old Mark Zuckerberg is not happy. In just a few months, Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg has seen his personal fortune plummet massively after his company faced billions of dollars in losses and a series of massive layoffs that left thousands of families on the streets. This is how what was once the world's sixth largest company, valued at more than $1 trillion, lost most of its money. Mark Zuckerberg was the sixth richest person in the world just 1 year ago. Now, he has dropped to number 25, losing $79 billion thanks to Meta's stock price tanking. Mark Zuckerberg's empire is collapsing all around him. To illustrate the extent of this disaster, it is important to realize that Meta was in the top 5 most valuable US companies in 2021. Now, they have slumped below number 20, worth even less than Home Depot. However, why did Meta become a complete failure? Whose fault is it? And did this project ever have a chance to succeed? Meta's vision is similar to that of Facebook. They seek to bring people from all over the world closer together. However, Meta has wanted to go a step further by incorporating virtual reality headsets that offer a more intimate degree of socialization than our cell phones or computers. Unfortunately, this has required a lot of money. Meta is an idea that sounds great in theory, but in practice, it can turn into a complete disaster. This disastrous fall from grace has coincided with Zuckerberg's truly dark character finally being fully revealed to the public. As panic has kicked in for the billionaire, his true colors are being prominently displayed for the world to see. While he's now an internet joke for being reptilian-like inhuman, cold, and conniving, remember that it wasn't always this way. Mark's public image for most of the 2010 seconds was that of an awkward boy genius. He was flaunted on every magazine, paraded as an inspiring hero who helped the world connect through social media, and praised for his ingenuity. But now we see Zuckerberg in a different light. His personality behind closed doors has been revealed, his illegal and unethical actions are on full display, and his true character is now known, a man who will stop at nothing to achieve total control. His downfall is here, but what went wrong for Zuckerberg? The metaverse has shattered any illusion of Zuckerberg's brilliance. While disaster has been long coming, there's nothing that better encapsulates Mark's fall than Meta's foray into the metaverse, which has been nothing short of an embarrassing disaster for the once dominant company. Apple, the money-grabbing we know and love, said, "You know what we want. 30% of Facebook's ad revenue." You heard that right, 30%. Naturally, this didn't sit well with Mark, who came out with a statement basically crying and complaining that Apple's policies hurt small business. That's right, he used small businesses as a shield, which is totally false. I mean, Mark, listen, this is what you get for selling people's private information for profit. What inspired you to sell your users' personal data? Money. Now, this wasn't the first slap in the face delivered by Apple to Facebook. Oh no, earlier on, Apple introduced a new privacy feature that prevents Facebook from tracking how well its ads are doing on iPhones. This was a move that cost Facebook billions of dollars, according to Facebook themselves. But Apple isn't the only one gunning for Meta's butt cheeks. I'm not sure if you've heard of TikTok. You know, it's this cool little video sharing app that's been growing in popularity for a while now. Wait a minute, who are you? Apparently, it's all the rage with the kids these days. Anyway, TikTok has been mopping the floor with Facebook in terms of number of downloads, user retention, ad revenue, you name it. In fact, Facebook has even begun doing the unthinkable. They are now officially copying TikTok by planning to turn their app into a more visual and video-heavy experience. I don't know about you, but if that doesn't scream intellectual bankruptcy, I don't know what does. Now, that's not to say that Apple or TikTok are solely to blame for Meta's shortcomings. In fact, what makes this so freaking hilarious is that clever Mark did this to himself by investing in some, let's say, questionable ventures. No, we're not talking about the $1 billion purchase of Instagram or the $16 billion purchase of WhatsApp. Facebook has access to uniquely sensitive data that most companies don't possess about their users. Due to the personal nature of the platform, mishandling user data is a major concern. One example of this occurred during the infamous Cambridge Analytica scandal, in which millions of users' information was collected without their consent. Even the co-founder of WhatsApp, which was sold to Facebook for $19 billion, tweeted the hashtag #DeleteFacebook in response. Zuckerberg was aware of the illegal collection of sensitive user data for personal gain, But intervening would have come at the expense of profits and Facebook's market share. As a result, Meta settled for $725 million just last week. However, that's not the only settlement. In January 2023, Meta was fined $419 million for breaking EU data rules. The company had sneakily forced users to consent to their data being used for targeted ads by placing a deceptive clause in the terms of service update. Facebook is not backing down just yet. I mean, it sort of makes sense. They're already deep in this mess, so they might as well tough it out and see how it goes, right? As for you, me, and everyone else, all we can do is grab some popcorn, maybe crack open a cold beer, and admire this glorious dumpster fire while it lasts. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more.